Fuck all the other wrestling YouTubers. It was about time that we said it. At least I keep it real. At least I talk what I want to talk about. All the other wrestling YouTubers, same script every time. Oh, it was awful. The show was awful. I'm gonna say the jokes. C-Jacks. Libations, and you get the views. You say, oh, the show sucked. It was the worst show ever. And you get the views. And you get 20,000 subscribers. And you get the views. And you get 40,000 subscribers. And you get the ad money. And it's a day job. You don't even give a shit about wrestling anymore. Because it's a day job. It is the easy street. Wife on easy street. You make a video, Raw was the worst show ever. SmackDown fucking sucked. And you always make a video on time, on cue, right? And you get the 4,000 subscribers, and YouTube doesn't shadow ban you. Like when I told people to get their money out of the banks, and YouTube decided I'm a bad guy, and that's why I'm getting 20 views. Even when I'm karate chopping bricks on camera and crushing apples with my hands and working out and using oil additives in my car and doing talking about cures for diseases, I get 20 views, right? But let me give you my review of the Elimination Chamber. I'm not saying it didn't suck. Frankly, I fell asleep. Okay? Sometimes you gotta fall asleep. It's in my country it was 4 a.m. When it's 4 a.m. sometimes you give up, okay? I wasn't exactly watching it. I was reading and I was just had it in the background, And by the gods, I wouldn't pay to watch it. It was a pirated stream. I was just listening to it for free. If you wanted money, I'll be like, what? What? You want money for this? What? And I actually don't know how good it was because I didn't see. I missed the Elimination Chamber women's match, which was the first match, and I missed it. I started watching the Becky Lynch match, okay? Alrighty. So, what matches did we actually have? Elimination Chamber. Didn't we have another women's match, or am I missing something? Let me see what happened. Okay, we had Rhea Ripley win the women's Elimination Chamber. Okay, cool. Randy Orton win. AJ Lee wins. Seth Rollins has been revealed as the Masked Man. Nobody fucking cares. I can't stand Seth Rollins. He's gotta be one of the most boring shitters. He just fucking sucks. Seth Rollins, dude, this company is in the fucking garbage. CM Punk, just absolute filler match. I hate CM Punk. So yeah, at this particular moment, I can say that this pay-per-view was just fucking absolutely fucking. I mean, I haven't seen the women's match, so this is what we want to see. This is what I want to see. I want to see one of the highlights of the year. One of the highlights of the year is seeing the 6 women in an elimination chamber, using the cage and having fun and jumping around, okay? So I think that was the good one. That was the only good one that we want to see. Everything else, I wouldn't even bother watching it, okay? I wouldn't even bother watching it. Becky Lynch versus AJ. Don't even fucking. Okay, so so I haven't seen the Elimination Chamber for women, so how can I review it? Okay, how can I review it? It was probably pretty good. It was probably good. I think Ontiria has been like training and like doing new moves, you know, trying new moves, and she's been working out. And I gotta say good things about her because last night on SmackDown, the other night, SmackDown, her and Io Sky had a match against Lash Legend and Nia Jax, and in the match, Ontiria put her hand on the floor and she kind of did like a, how do you say, like a spin. She spin on her hand and she like did like a kick in the air. She did like a, how they call these kids, breakdancing. She did like a breakdance and that was pretty cool. And it was new. It was a new move and it was pretty cool. Ontiria is actually trying out new moves. Okay, she's not just the same just jump kick girl, you know, that, you know. So she is actually, and she's eating up. She's not like a fucking skeleton anymore. She's eating up. Not a big ass, but at least she's eating up. Okay, so obviously she has a reason not to be taking steroids. She doesn't want to fucking get cancer or get fucking infertile. So obviously she has a reason for not taking steroids. That's very nice of her, okay? It's good that you care about not sacrificing your future child for a Jewish company that doesn't even appreciate you. Remember what the Jewish bosses say about Rhea Ripley? Oh, she's just another girl. She gotta fall in line. She should be lucky to have her. That's what they said about her, and I'm not making shit up. I actually read that. That's what they said about her. Your own bosses, the Jews, say about her, she should be lucky to have a job. Now, I make a lot of jokes about Ontario, but like, you know very well that if I was her boss, if I was the boss of the company, obviously I would troll her by having her compete in jelly matches, having her compete in a sand pit mud match, and just showering her with fucking, I don't know. Today you're gonna fight. It's raining and the floor is slippery and there's banana peels. And tomorrow it's gonna be. We put you in jail. You're gonna be submerged up to here in jail and. You're gonna be fighting inside a room that fills with hydrogen monoxide, and you know, you better be fast. The defense will be allowed to throw tomatoes at you during the match. No, they won't be allowed to throw tomatoes. Okay. Anyway, where were we? Eating chocolate. I do declare. Any sensitivity I had in my teeth seems to have completely disappeared. So I am nice. Can't complain, man. What else is it? Becca gotta take a picture with El Idolo. Oh. Just checking my two, don't worry about it. So Becca went to AEW and she took a picture with how do you call them? Andrade, El Idolo. Okay. Well, at least she's a fellow wrestler, so at least she's not gonna embarrass the company. At least she's gonna, you know, it's safe to have her simp for Andrade on the camera. Oh yeah, Danhausen. I haven't even seen Danhausen that much. Danhausen being like the mystery guy in the box. Just that. Oh, there's hot vampire girls. Okay. There's hot vampire girls. And there's Danhausen. So now we have two Onterias. You have the Onteria with the black lipstick, and then you have Danhausen with the black lipstick. Okay. Should they make them date? Should Rhea Ripley be dating Danhausen? Okay. No. Why is he walking around like he's fucking super muscular or something? He's giving something to Michael Cole. What the fuck is he? Anyway, where were we? I'm sorry for coughing that much. Holy shit. What's her name? Windsor. Windsor's got some forearms on her, man. Sheesh. Windsor and Jamie Heather are absolute fucking hotties with big asses. That is. Oh yeah, yesterday was Collision. Saturday, I missed. I should have been watching Collision. What the fuck was I doing, man? Seriously. So you see, it's not. This video is not so much about reviewing the Elimination Chamber. This video is about saying that the other wrestling YouTubers, they're always waiting to release their videos. Always gotta do it, and they get the viewers, they get the subscribers, right? And they don't give a shit. They're just gonna play the role. Oh, the show fucking sucked. Well, yeah, actually, this time it did in fact fucking sucked. Okay, because when we only want to see one match, the show is gonna fucking suck. Okay, when you're paying pay-per-view prices to see the women's match, the first match, you've already kind of failed, okay? And you know what? You have Tiffany Stratton risking her body. You have Tiffany doing moonsaults, risking her body, getting injured, and then C. Jax is gonna shit on her, say, "How many times do we have to see Tiffany miss her move? Whoa." And he gets, because all the black guys watch him, he gets the views and the subscribers. Oh, he's doing quips. He's saying libations. He's doing the voice. Oh, he's so funny. He's a fellow black man. Fuck white people. And he gets the views and he gets the ad money, the donations, and he doesn't have to work. And me, I get to stay until 5 a.m. to write my book, and I write 250 pages, and in the end I sell very little. I sell very little so I can be proud of myself, right? I sold some copies, and then I gotta get a job, right? And then I gotta get a job. But see, Jax doesn't need to get a job. Because black guys are, oh, he's so funny, entertaining. Boy Monsoon, he's a fellow black man, I'm gonna watch him. Right? And then you see Kirill, the white guy, is talking about wrestling. You know, he's a white guy, I don't want to watch him, but I want to watch James Romero, the Englishman. But I don't want to watch him. Oh, fuck you too. I hope some cop puts his fucking leg on your neck so you do the, I can't breathe. Even though, I know you're a fucking piece of shit, but even though I'm still gonna side with George Floyd because the type of cops that would put their ankle on your neck would do it to a white guy. They don't give a shit. This is not about racism. This is about cops abusing their power. And guess what? I have seen on video white cops planting cocaine in a white guy's car on a random stop. Just random stop. You're some highway, you're some road away from town. Cop stopped the guy. He was, but I think he had a camera. I think he had like a hidden camera, and they fucking throw a fucking pack of cocaine inside his trunk, and they're like, "Oh, look what we found, cocaine." He's like, "Guys, I have a camera. I just record you on camera. What are we doing? What are we fucking? Someone's gonna lose their job, okay?" And they're like, you know, right? So, when you side with cops against blacks, you're okay. Sure, I get it. In a small town, the cops are probably friendly to you. They're not gonna fuck with you, sure. But when you side with the cops and they say, "Oh shit," someday the cops are gonna abuse you just like they abuse black people. Okay, they are not your friends. You're deeply mistaken. They're not your friends. When it's time to get drafted or it's time to get your vaccine, they're going to hold you down. They're going to hold your kid down and hold you down so they get their vaccines and you get drafted to die for Israel. It's a good day to die when you know the reason why. Goyams we fight when it's right. A noble sacrifice. When Israel calls, we pay the price. For a Zog, I'm gonna give my wife. And hey, in this Iranian war, it's only good things when the Jews and the radical regime, the Islamists, they kill each other, they bomb each other, and the Iranian civilians who are sick of Islam, they're actually fucking betraying Islam. So they're good people. They're smart enough to say, we've had this religion, it fucking sucks, it's a fucking lie, fuck this gay shit, and they're fucking getting away from it. So now they're gonna get, it's gonna be a long war, okay? With the rebellions, it's gonna be a long war. And, hopefully Tel Aviv gets fucking, gets bombed a little. Hopefully no animals die, of course. Sorry. And the Iranian people are going to be eventually free from the fucking Islamist government, and then they can have a new government where they don't have to be fucking wearing burqas and forbidden to go to school, right? If women learn math, it's gonna be horrible, big deal, right? 2,000 years of your fucking shitty religions, the same three religions, the garbage, where if a woman knows about herbs, she's a witch, burn her. If a woman knows 2 + 2, that means she's a witch, burn her. I'm a man, a woman can't know more than me, she's a witch, burn her. Right? So some woman knows some like herbal cures. If you have an upset tummy, if you have an upset tummy, and she knows like chamomile tea, and you go to her, you're like, hey bitch, give me a cure for my upset tummy. She's like, no, you tried to rape me last week, I don't want to give you any cures. And you're like, hey everybody, she knows herbalism, she's a witch, let's burn her. And some guy saw some lonely femcel trying to rub herself with her broomstick to come. He's like, she's a witch, I saw her riding a broom and she was flying in the sky. It's like, no, the girl was just getting an orgasm laying on her couch, okay? The guy, in medieval times, the guy saw a girl rubbing herself with a fucking broomstick, because what else are you gonna use in medieval time as a woman if you want to give yourself an orgasm? You're gonna rub yourself on a broomstick or a random branch, but random branches are not like smooth, right? So some woman is like, rubbing herself, and he's like, oh, she's gonna fly in the sky, that's satanic, it's a witch. It's like, no, the girl is getting an orgasm, okay? I'm sure you look ridiculous too when you're getting an orgasm. It's, Ooh, the inspiration, Casey Lee and Jessica McKay, finally came on an actual show to fight the Brawling Birds, Windsor and Jamie Hayter. The inspiration. That's gonna be at least as good as the Elimination Chamber. And the girls are looking hot, okay? The moosies are crying because Khamenei is dead. The moosies are crying. Where's your dead god now, huh? Where is it, huh? He got fucking bombed, huh? The Chicago crowd were loudly booing at the review of Danhausen from the mystery box. I mean, well, he's like a funny character. I think he's like a funny character, but like, when you're teasing a mystery box, we expect to see some unexpected shit. It's gotta be something. It can't be just like, okay, is the funny guy Danhausen, okay? It just, they're booing. The crowd is booing, bro. Boo. The girl who lit a cigarette with a photo of Ali Khamenei celebrates the death of the Supreme Ayatollah with this video. Good. Good. Fuck this fact, okay? What is happening in Iran? Oh, the Iranians are all beeping because they're happy that the fucking faggot died. They're good? Good. Women are happy that they might not need to wear burqas anymore. I mean, they don't need to wear burqas anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry, they don't. The problem is now that generations of women have been suppressed so much. And by the way, I'm the only wrestling channel that's like talking about politics and like getting philosophical. All the other wrestling YouTubers, they wouldn't be caught dead talking about randomly about politics because they might lose subscribers, they might get controversy. They might lose subscribers, bro, right? So I'm the only fucking guy that's actually like, yeah, let's talk about this, let's talk about it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna talk whatever the fuck I wanna talk about. Whatever the fuck I wanna talk about. Okay? Boy Monsoon and C-Jax and the hater. The hater is kind of based, and the others, they're fucking, I'm gonna talk about wrestling, I'm gonna do the same quips, and now you get the views. And Kiddo, your based fucking friend, is talking about some red pills right now. That's why I get 20 views. But when I upload the videos on BitChute, I actually get more views. So YouTube can go fuck itself. Suck me off, faggots. Suck me off. I said suck me off, faggots. Okay? Now, talking about Iran. So, the women have been suppressed for so long, generations, that now that they have freedom, they're going to turn into total sluts. They're going to become sluts. They're going to make an OnlyFans. They're going to walk around with fucking cleavages. I mean, it's the desert. It's fucking hot in there, okay? And OnlyFans is a Jewish scam to humiliate white women too. It's like, you upload the pictures, now everybody has seen you naked, and you turn around, nobody's paying for your pics, you gotta do your own marketing, right? It's, we OnlyFans, we actually don't promote your or show your profile anywhere. There's no like new profiles or like browse random profiles. Your profile is never shown. You're not randomly marketed to people. You're not randomly shown to people. Just like with my book. You gotta do your own marketing. You're just somewhere on the platform and you can see yourself with a link, okay? So, you're not featured, okay? You're not featured, and it turns around now, there's naked pictures of your vagina, and and you got two guys giving you $5 once. Now you got $10 and you've shown your vagina to the world permanently. So you got scammed. You saw the girls lying that they're making millions, and it was a scam. They were showing you a fake screen. They wanted to brag. They wanted to make controversy. They wanted to brag, so they lied that I'm making millions from OnlyFans. No. Okay. It was always a fucking psyop and marketing. You were being fucking lied to. The girls who make millions from OnlyFans are money laundering. Do you understand? Can you comprehend it? Okay. Why would some girl who's not a famous wrestler, who's not a famous actress, just some random girl on TikTok, she would be so hot, she would have such a hot body and face, even though the platform is saturated with sluts with big boobs and big asses. Somehow this girl would be the one making millions of dollars. So you're telling me millions of men on OnlyFans are donating every month to see her new naked pictures. Okay? So you understand that it's money laundering. These girls, the accounts are bots and they're laundering money. If I wanted to launder money, I would launder it through OnlyFans, because it's an Israeli front for laundering money using sluts. Okay? And that's why I get 20 views on YouTube, because I say shit like this. And that's why Penguins and Asmongold and the other faggots are covering everything they can. This situation is crazy. That situation is crazy. That's their headlines. Every video is, this current situation is crazy. Is it? Is it crazy, you faggot? Is it crazy? No, it's not crazy. So that's why Kirill is your friend, because Kirill is fucking base and red pill, and he's fucking telling you the truth. Okay? Now, can't really say anything else about the elimination. I'm gonna give Antiria compliments. Antiria, it was super cool to see her do a new move, okay? Very cool. Unfortunately, I'm still too good for you, and this is not a fucking joke. It's nice that you're getting new moves and you're eating up. However, I get that I wake up and I have crud on my face. I have like dried skin flakes. I get it. I have a double chin. Okay? And I wake up and I have like skin on my nose, skin dust. And excuse me. And my hair is crazy. I get it, and I'm balding. I'm balding here. I'm balding there. However, first of all, we know I'm already married. We know that. Second, while I might be getting fucking seborrhea flakes on my nose and on my eyebrows, I am working on a plant extract. Last night I found something. I'm working on actual plant extract that can actually prevent cancer. Okay? And it's quite fascinating. Turns out drying stuff like herbs, you can actually dry stuff in the sun, you can dry stuff in your oven, and you can actually dry stuff on your car's windshield, but you gotta leave the window slightly open. So you can actually dry and pulverize various herbs, and then you can make extracts, okay? So I can actually work on cancer preventing powders. I'm not gonna go into detail because I don't want to give people too many hints. Okay. And I definitely don't want to get killed by a pharmaceutical company for giving a secret that the Bulgarians might get. Because I hate Bulgarians more than fucking... Okay, so when I say that I'm working on something, well, I'm planning. Okay, planning. That's just to flex, to explain to the people why I'm way too good for her, okay? When I can make plant extracts, I am no longer the guy just working with a microscope. I'm no longer the guy, oh, I have a microscope, No, I'm actually doing extracts. I'm actually doing plant extracts. I've already showed you my tribbles. I don't need to show you my tribbles every day, okay? When I can make extracts that prevent cancer, I'm a little fucking above you. I'm a little. I'm sorry for sounding like an asshole. I'm sorry for sounding like a fucking like Jason Blackham making shit up. But the fact is, when I can make extracts in multiple ways from a plant or from a mushroom, and I have the power to prevent your cancer in the future from killing you, I'm a little above you. I'm a little above you. Until now, it was funny. Kirill was the funny guy. He's obsessed with Rhea Ripley. He's gonna kidnap her. He's a funny, crazy guy. He's creepy, you know. He's some crazy creep. Then Kirill published a book on psychology about curing psychosis and curing trauma and recovering from SSRIs. Okay, a book that changes your life. It changes you after you read it. When you read it. So Kirill, shit, published psychology writer. Shit, fuck. Then Kirill got into fucking herbalism and chemistry. So now Kirill can make fucking extracts that, like, you know, augment your body. And I know that there was some professor, that there was a professor in my town that was making herbal extracts, and he became famous, and he's a professor. Well, guess what, faggot? I can make multiple extracts. I don't just put herbs in alcohol. That's like the women shit. That's like the kiddie shit. If you're any girl, I'm gonna put herbs in alcohol. I'm gonna make a tincture. Yeah, everybody knows that. How about other extraction methods? Huh? So I'm pretty much above this professor's level by now. And you know, when you compare Rhea Ripley to me, well, you're kind of, you know, you want me to marry a woman that has tattoos, and I'm making cancer preventing cures. I'm making cancer preventing compounds, and you want me to marry a woman that just casually getting tattoos. What are we gonna talk about? She doesn't exactly have like big tits or ass. Okay, it's like medium shit. What are we gonna talk about? Well, she doesn't like my movies. Okay, I'm making cancer preventing extracts, and she's fucking getting tattoos. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a hot fetish that you're rich. It's a hot fetish, but it wears out. It wears out. It's hot, it's sexy, and then it fucking wears out. And, you know. Yeah.